Hi, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys.com, home of technical analysis education. Click the link for a free week trial, no credit card required, and gain access to our multiple live broadcasts daily, community chat room, educational videos, nightly watch lists, and more. Invest in your education and future and join the community today. Hey everyone, looking at oil daily, weekly, shorter term time frames. This was the uptrend daily support line we were looking at. We closed right at it yesterday and lost it today on a bearish reaction to the inventory report. So this is no longer in play, but we are still in a higher low pattern. Let's look at it here on Stockcharts.com. We've got the higher lows still intact here. As long as we form a higher low, ideally above 44.19, but we could even pull all the way back down to 43.06. We are still maintaining higher lows in the long-term trend. So on the weekly time frame, started to see after 5 bull weeks in a row, bearish reversal spinning top confirmed, further downside on the verge of a bearish MACD cross, going to see high bear volume. And we were pointing out in the mid $40 range. And again, as long as we form support above $43, we have the higher lows from this bounce still intact. So at this point, it is getting a little bit extreme in terms of the swiftness of this pullback. 4 weeks of bullish action, almost giving all of that back in 2 bearish weeks. But looking at the hourly chart, we can see the bears are absolutely still in control. The bulls are seeing a short-term bounce attempt. Let's extend this downtrend resistance line because it's going to be right there. And we'll watch how the price reacts to that overnight. But until we can turn around this trend, and there is a lot of work to do for the bulls to turn around this trend, then the bears are still going to be in control. So the 4-hour chart, RSI, did get all the way down to 16. Bullish reversal candlestick on the 4-hour chart. We have not confirmed it since back here on the 31st. And what stood out is a bear flag setup on decreasing tiny bull volume. Look at how insignificant this bull volume is on that little bounce attempt. So the bulls need to see increasing bull volume, confirmation, and a break of this downtrend resistance line to be looking for upside. And if you're watching this chart and not in a position and looking for a bullish position, if you want to be extra cautious and give up some of the reward to give up a ton of the risk, you're waiting for a bullish MACD cross on the 4-hour chart, because historically, just looking back, every time we get a 4-hour bullish MACD cross, it's met with at least a short-term period of bullish action, and that is a really nice indicator on the 4-hour chart. So we are certainly keeping our eyes peeled for a bounce. The inventory report did not give a catalyst for the bulls today. It actually forced another move to the downside, but we do know that we are due for a bounce. Look at this 4-hour RSI, and let's zoom back historically at the 4-hour RSI over the past few months. We have one dip in this range, and we have another dip to 20, 20, 20, 20. So I can remember doing these videos. I've been doing these videos for almost a year and a half now, but we have played the bounce before on oil when the 4-hour chart RSI hits 20. That's when we have bounced in the past, and we dipped well below 20 today. So we're looking for this bounce to play out historically. And let's look back right now at September, where we had that similar drop. Look at the bull reaction that followed. We dumped, and then from the bottom to the top of the bounce, we went from 43 up to 46.51, $3.50 bounce. So we're looking for that to begin to unfold tomorrow, and for the RSI to bounce from oversold and looking for a bullish MACD cross. So this is a nice oil trade, and the further I'm going into doing this video, the more and more I want to take this trade. So I'm going to be watching for a bullish entry tomorrow and looking for all the signals that I just talked about. So I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in after tomorrow. Thanks for all the shares and the likes. They certainly make a difference. I hope you have a great night. That's that.